you know, and I looked at you right before that happened, probably 5 minutes before it happened, because at that point I looked at you and just said, Michigan's offense is number 2.
Yeah,
that is the offense. It's Blake Corum.
Sure as crap. You know, it seemed like the very next play that happened, and you know, you saw the fallout for the rest of the game. How the offense was just, you know, it was, that's called it what it is. It was terrible. It was wonky. It was not smooth at all for it being the 11th game of the season. The passing game, we can't keep harping this enough, looks broken as crap. You know, and within that, and there's a multitude of culprits within that.
Yes.
You know, you have receivers at times who dropping passes, that we want to note that, but then you have times where JJ is inaccurate, or indecisive. You know, so there's a multitude of reasons why the passing game is just broken. Play calling as well with the coaching staff and designs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, being there in person, you really see that, you know, the receivers really don't get a lot of separation at all. And so, you know, it's a multitude of factors is why this passing game is so broken. But, you know, unfortunately, it is what it is. And, you know, they barely survived today. But, you know, it doesn't give you a lot of confidence going into next week, especially with, you know, Blake Corum's health. You know, if he's not full, even if he plays, but if he's not full go, and that rushing attack looked like it did the second half, which was essentially non-existent. I
don't care how the defense plays. If your offense looks like that,
yeah, no
against
chance,
Ohio State,
you have no chance. I mean, between Gash, C.J. Stokes, you know, I mean, that's not going to cut it. That rushing attack was terrible, and part of it was, you know, I thought the Illinois defense, they were like, we're just going to sell out, you know, and force you to beat us another way. And I think, and part of that is JJ's not really pulling the ball in those zone reads. He's pretty much just letting it go, and the defense is just not even worrying about the threat of his legs. They're just, you know, selling out. So,
and to let you guys know, when we were in the stadium, the amount of, and just the small area that we could audibly hear, the amount of people who on first down when Michigan had the ball would just say, all right, run it up the middle, and Michigan would then run it up. I mean, it was just such a heavy tendency that you just like, just the play, it, like you said, there's multiple culprits in this and why the offense looked the way it did.